Gets that one roll back up. Great shot from Pat Simmons. You have to be kidding me.
Kevin Martin.
Trying to get them all. They'll do just that. Great shot. Well, hello again. Welcome to Brooks, Alberta. Luke Coley with you here on Halloween Saturday at the Cactus Pheasant Classic. We bring you the second to last round robin draw before we get into the championship bracket. Here's a look at our feature game. We're into the C event. Do or die time for both of these sides. Ted Appleman here out of Edmonton, Alberta, taking on Ralph Stockli from Basel Reggio, Switzerland, in a C semi-winner into a C qualifier later on today. And we're a little early getting going, but not a bad thing here, as expect a lot of rocks in play with these two sides. Simon Struben will start things off for this Swiss squad.
Waxler.
Okay.
Well, we get things going here. Luke Coley with you for CurlTV.com. We've got 3 games for you today, as we have the C semi, C qualifiers, and then the quarterfinals tonight. It all starts with this Appleman team playing their second game of the day already. If they win out, get to the quarters, they'll have a 4-game day here on Halloween Saturday. And again, happy Halloween, everyone out there tuning in to the Cactus Pheasant Classic. First stone into the rings. You see the corner guard out in front. Here's Simon Struben and his second shot.
Goed, 2.
Is Engel. Tegen alle knoek. Alle deel te veel. Alle deel te veel.
2,
Alle te
3.
veel. Alle te veel. Auw, auw.
Okay.
So centerline guard goes out in front. There is could make a play on it, but we're just going to see Melnick come down, play the out-turn freeze.
Three more. Yep. Whoa, rope. T.
Should be good, Ted, just line.
Okay. Line's great.
Little bump.
Line, all there. Line's
Still
great.
all there, still
Line's
all
great. Okay, line's great. Gotta sit, eh? Sit big time. Yeah, go hard time.
Well, they're just trying to freeze to it. They bounce off it a little bit, enough that there will be a play here for Egler to try and make a little hit and flop underneath that center. It is Appleman winning the draw to the button here in this one to get last rock in the first end. Marcus Egler trying for the hit and roll.
Yep. Oh.
Oh.
Mikro. Yep. Oh. Off.
Well, they don't roll underneath. They roll the other way. It actually rolls to the side of the 12-foot, remains lying too.
Maybe let's make it.
But they don't roll right underneath like the way they wanted to. Here, Brendan Klassen now will play the intern freeze and put it right on the face of that rock.
Just trying to fool you. Not bad. Hard line. Hard line. Hard line. Real hard line. Hard.
Well, they want to try and freeze right to it. Got to sneak it by. They're by the guard now. Trying to set things up, get on the angle. They'll actually come out the other side. Big scrub from Melnick and Tom Appleman to get it and play the little tap. I think you can get to the nose there on this one for Egler. play it tight,
No,
trying
let's
to
say
just
I'll
make
fade
the little
it
roll underneath that center line guard.
Back, wait. Yeah. On. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa.
They want to try and get right to the nose. This will be pretty close, and they'll avoid touching their own. They don't quite get to the nose. They do roll a little bit away, as it's a Stockli line 3 without the hammer.
It's like making that top
and
double.
end 1 of this C semifinal. 4
am I making
games
that top
going
double?
on here in draw 10.
Ah.
We'll have 2 going on for you in draw 11, and then quarterfinals in our
Good.
third
It's
game of
close.
the day
And
later
even
on
if you make
tonight.
that, I guess isn't bad.
He is like.
Give it a go. Whatever you like. I don't mind that. It's close. Okay, hit right here.
Be a little extra. I got the 1 here.
Okay,
You want to peel?
peel.
While talking about stones, and here saying that he has the 1, again, communication to make sure curl a little bit more. Brandon Klassen, throw this one up, try and see if he can get 2, maybe even get the 3rd.
Whoa. Never. Whoa. Never. Whoa. Never. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Well, get 1, get the 2nd, make the triple roll right through. They don't stick the shooter, but clears everything out as the triple made by Brandon Klassen. Tom Appleman ready to just give up on that one, but it comes up just enough. Clip the top one, and big weight will end up making the triple, as you could have made that actually stuck behind the corner.
4-4. Gut.
Nog op 4.
Slangen.
Achtung.
Slang.
5.
Ja.
Schotleg.
Ja. Ja.
Knurgang.
Ja. On.
Well, trying to get around that center line guard here, they'll be by, but this one will come well out in the other side of that guard. More weight, they're able to get past. It's in the open. Well, a sit back 4 foot. You see that one just got by the guard, and there's room to actually roll under the center if they wanted to. But I think here they're going to try and roll behind the corner.
Easy weight. Easy. Yours didn't move at all? No.
Easy.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. No, 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 no. Good throw.
While trying to make this hit and roll, you hear a good throw. The comment just didn't move for him. Too much ice, and rolls out. Another crack at this one for Team Stockli.
Even op Knurgang.
Top
Even
1.
lang.
Tip.
Slang.
Tip. Oh. Wow. Oh.
Well, again, they get by with just a little bit of room, and it'll come out the other side for Jan Hauser. Good weight there, but comes in the open for this Stockli team. They lie 1, but I'll leave another hit opportunity. A quick look here, how Stockli got to this point. It's been back and forth. Way this one's going to set up for a loss, but they're 3-2 so far. 1 extra game as opposed to the Appleman team, who is just in their 5th game, but their 2nd of the day.
Yep. Yep. Real hard. Real hard. 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 Keep going. Hard. Oh, oh, oh.
Well, they get by now, trying to make the roll if they can. They'll get it right on the beak. Sit biting the top of the forefoot as Ralph Stockli prepares for this one here. Look at how Appleman got to this point. You see there, the loss in the first one to Simmons, a close fought game. Win over the local team, Scott Egger, then dropping one to Giel. So both these teams have been back and forth, haven't put together 2 games in a row, and they need to if they want to try and get into the championship bracket.
Rechts über, ja. Hit and Roll hinter ihm sind egal. Aber gegen ihn können wir. Schon auch schwierig. Achtung, ist langsam. Achtung, ja! Ja!
Okay.
Well, trading nose hits there. Stockli gets it right on the beak, sits top of the 8-foot. There's room to try and get a deuce here for Ted. He can make a key hit and roll now. We'll see which way he wants to go. If he wants to roll behind that center, it's a very long guard. Or if they want to roll to the wing. Well, they're tightening up the ice, so lead me to think that he might be trying to roll under the center.
Yeah, I think so. I think we roll center. Yeah. I was gonna throw easy, but thinking board now. Good board. More. Yeah, that's good. Firm board. I don't want to be like. Easy guys, easy guys, easy guys. Yep. Right off, right off, right off, right off, right off.
They want to try and roll behind the center here, and this one goes right on the nose. And Appleman frustrated why they were sweeping it because it runs just straight all the way down and sits atop of the 12-foot.
Ja, gut, da hat er noch den.
Ja.
Aber du kannst sagen, wir müssen dementsprechend vorher immer so Eis gehen.
Komm auf die Seite.
Willst du auf die? Dann gib ihm was mit.
Ja.
Trying to make a roll behind it, see if they can get behind that corner, and they'll get partially buried. Do they get enough that there's no blank effort? Other option is Ted could throw that run back to try and blank the first end or take a single point. They won earlier today, shutting out John Schuster and the American Olympic team. See what Ted decides to do here. Can see part of it, he can go after it. He's going to play the in-turn peel, try and blast it out, and try and set up for a blank here in the end if he can hit and roll out.
Well, my guess is it's still going to run straight, even though the rocks are curling.
Well, that's to blank the first here for the young skip out of Edmonton.
Clean. Yep. Clean, 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 clean. Clean it all the way, it's fun. Yeah.
Well, pass the guard, pick it out, roll out, and we have a blank first. Here, Appleman and Stockli at C-Event play from Brooks.
Lakeview Hotels and Resorts, Canada's destination for quality accommodation and friendly service. We have more of what you're looking for. From select service hotels to full service resorts, we aim to satisfy. Curl up with us and experience the difference. Our comfortable rooms and friendly staff create your home away from home. Lakeview Hotels and Resorts, always comfortable, always charming.
Well, here in the second end, happy Halloween, everybody. Here from Brooks, Luke Coley with you for CurlTV.com as we bring you live coverage, C event semifinals. And it'll be Appleman still with the hammer. A 0-0 game. Simon Struben to start off. Some great shots in the first end. A missed roll, and Stockli just about made the perfect roll with his last rock to force. Instead, led to the blank by Ted Appleman. That leaves us 0-0 in the second.
Bleiben ganz hin. Go, 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 go.
It's not heavy. Easy. Really overcurling. Let it go for a bit. Let it go for a bit. Easy, Tom. Oh, what?
Well, the corner guard does go out in front. It's very tight to the rings. Stockli going to guard this one up. They could come down, play the little tap. But here they're electing to just throw the center line guard with that one top 12 foot. Struben's first.
Hello. Aber, ja, jetzt runter. Ja. Ja. Hey, nein, nein, nein. Hey. Hey, hey, hey.
Well, they want to try and cross center just a little bit. They split it. Well, they leave that one a top 12 foot. This could be a case where you can draw right around everything, but ideal call here for Melnick. Come right to the face of that one. They do have the option, if need be, they can go right around everything if it's a bit out and heavy.
Hard line. Real hard line. Real hard line. Hard everything. Hard. Hard. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going.
Well, you heard the comment, hard everything, tight and light on that one. A bad combination for Brendan Melnick. Leaves that one out in front. Does get a little roll off that guard, so he can still use it. Stockli lying one. Continue to play aggressively without the hammer early in this game.
Muss vorne ziemlich noch gut vorbei, sonst schlagen wir hinten.
Warte noch. Warte. 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 Ja, ja. Hey! Hey! Hey!
Well, trying to get right around everything, take it to the top of the fort, but seeing lots of curl here this morning, or late morning here in Brooks. Goes right to the button. Does Marcus Agler with that one. A lying two. I think Ted trying to line up, see if he can go red onto that one in the top of the 12 foot. Maybe try and get all of them if they just sneak past that Yellowstone.
Yeah, stick that. Here's okay. Just wants to leave our yellow there, that's all.
Well, Ted trying to size things up. It was a triple by Clausen in the first that opened things up. Really allow for the blank and avoid the steal. Here, change of plans. They're trying to go red-red. Instead, they're going to go yellow, try and cross the face of it. Yellow-red-red is the call now.
Hard. Real hard. 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 Far's the goal. Far's the goal.
While trying to go yellow onto that red, they'll just get the one.
It's good.
Hoping to stick one of those yellows around, but they continue to spin, and it'll hang around side of the 12-foot as a kicker here. Appleman with the hammer, N2 of draw 10 at the Cactus Pheasant Classic. We know 6 qualifiers already heading to the championship round. Out of the A event, it's Randy Furby, Kevin Martin, and Glenn Howard, while out of the B side, Jason Gunlickson, Mike McEwen, Pat Simmons. We'll determine the last 2 qualifiers here in the final 2 draws prior to the quarters tonight.
Wow. Wow. Ja, besser.
Achtung!
Ja, besser. Ja, freeze it. Freeze it. Freeze. Oh.
Jesus.
Okay.
Hast du den auch so lang gesehen?
Well, they come down to it, what they're saying, and there might be a chance to get to the nose of it for Ted by coming that much deeper. Come down, sit on the nose isn't bad. They're also looking to try and hit and roll away, use those yellow rocks out in front.
I kill the back one. Let's go, B.
Hack. It's good.
Yep.
Hack up.
Whoa.
Hack
Hard.
up.
Hard. Hard. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, boy. Roll it. He's good. He's good. He's good.
Well, they want to try and roll away
Yes. Go hard on the roll.
if they can, just in between either getting the nose or rolling away. Rolls just a bit away, gives the roll back. Still a pretty good scenario for Stockli, just have to make a key shot now. Jan Hauser needs to make the roll underneath. Can't afford to just make the short roll and leave a double, because there is that kicker on the side that can come into play.
So meinst du besser raus?
Ja, wenn es geht, wäre es nicht schlecht. Oder liegt nicht der Double?
Ja, wenn wir da herrollen, nicht. So hat er den Double.
Ja, ich finde es vernünftig. Kannst du so schön steuern hier. Ist ein bisschen länger.
Ja! Hey! Hey! Hey!
Well, they want the hit and roll. They're going to try and get a little separation, and actually works pretty good. They push one back 4, roll to the top of the 4-foot. Just had to be aware that they couldn't leave the double of those 2. Would rather roll that way and catch it thin, make that little carom off the other one, rather than nosing it, leaving a double, and all of a sudden Appleman lying 2.
So. It's the hair high. Hard! Whoa! Hard! 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 Real hard! Hard!
I'll run it right back, trying to get one of them out. They were just trying to get him off the center and see where this one goes. Will it stick around? And a big one if it stops as second shot, and it looks like it is just out counting that Yellowstone on the side.
Weiß es nicht. Wahrscheinlich, ja.
Ja, ja, läuft wirklich gut. Ist gut?
5, 6.
Wow.
5, 6.
Fehlplatz.
Ist noch viel?
Fehlplatz. Immer noch Fehlplatz.
Oh, Lengi.
Und schön, und schön.
6,
Nicht tief.
6.
Ja, 4 Fuß bissen.
trying to draw down this to lie 3.
macht alles alive.
First end they had trouble keeping them in behind those guards. That one, a better control right in behind. Quickly, Broom goes down for the second straight run back for Tom Appleman, trying to get his brother an open path to the 4-foot to shoot at here in the second. No score yet in the C semifinal.
Oh, close. Hey! Whoa! 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 Whoa!
Well, right on the nose, trying to get them both. And very nice, the run double by Tom Appleman, able to spill both of them out of the 4-foot. Leaves the center line guard, and seen a triple in the first by Appleman. The raised double there, and that clears things up. Still Stockli line 1. With a good draw, can still be in a position to force, but has to just bounce back, make sure he makes his draw, come top 4-foot. Exactly where Jan Hauser put his last stone for this team out of Switzerland.
Gut. Noch länger. Ja, ja. Ja. Richtig.
Well, we saw in the first end, if they cut it real tight, they'd possibly come out the other side here. They're by with room. Now they just want to try and drag it to the 4-foot, let it finish. Fight the 4-foot would be great. And great line call there, right to the top of the 4-foot, dead buried. Well, they played 2 straight run backs. Be surprised if we don't see a third.
Pump it to there. Okay. Yeah, run it back. Either or, I don't mind if we can hit 3/4 and just get it there. Yeah, it's pretty good. Only problem is we gotta shape it tight to that guard to make that hit. Might be there better, easier with the out turn where it curls. I don't mind it. I'm on the run back. Whatever he wants. Oh, I'll decide in the hack. Okay. You guys like, dude, either the runner or just the tap it back forward, but then they'll still be shot.
I think the way you played the end, if you just played the run backs, have to sort of play the run. Ted said he decided in the hack, and not surprised he's playing the run back.
Double. Yeah, is it the double there? Look behind you. Jesus. Yeah.
Well, there's the brotherly love we usually hear between Ted and Tom, brothers, and not just brothers, but twins. They're looking to see if there was an option of catching that one on the other side, because they do have that kicker they'd hope to bring into play, but right now facing 2. First objective, get rid of the 1 in the 4-foot.
No, 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 never. Oh! Never. Jesus.
Well, and that one will miss the stone in the rings altogether. The run back missed by their skip. Here, maybe even a spot just biting top of the 12-foot pretty good. Force that draw to be tough. If he comes biting, he tries to play the double. He's not in the rings, gives up a steal. As an option, force him to draw against 3 if you can.
Viel Platz.
Er kommt schon. Achtung.
Ja, sehr viel Platz.
Zielen.
Macht alles sauber. Wow, wow. Wow.
Oh.
Well, they talked about possibly coming in. They want to just get the guard out in front. It guards up that 1. May leave that hole to try and tempt Appleman. I would be surprised if he played at it. He's going to have to probably draw the side of the button now. And it's against 2, but 1 just a biter on the side. At worst, to steal a 1 if he's unable to get to the 4-foot to the side of the button. You see there, where he has to get to with this last rock.
Touch slower. There's probably a 3 here then. Yeah. Sweeping for T-line. Line will be fine, look, curl.
So the cold draw side of the button for 1. The call now for Appleman.
Really out there too. Line's great. Line's great. Got to be T-line. Line's great.
You got a little bit of room.
Got to move. Oh, easy. Not curling. Not curling. It's not curling.
Well, they got to get
Gotta be T, though.
close to the center line here.
Oh.
Needs to curl hard at the end. They need full 4 foot pretty much, and just didn't curl too much ice and had perfect weight. It's a steal of 1. They'll take a close look, but it is an early steal for Ralph Stockli after Ted Appleman doesn't have the right line here at the Cactus Pheasant Classic. Luke Coley with you. We bring you live coverage all the way through to the final tomorrow afternoon. Some early scores here from draw 10. Wayne Madaw losing a B qualifier, drops down, takes on Fang Chung Wang of China. 1-0 Madaw leads there. Actually a battle of Madaw Wangs that was going on in Saskatoon as well, that Bingyu Wang was able to win on the women's side. Well, Nicholas Eden taking on Bob Ursel, and it is a 1-0 Nicholas Eden lead, who's lost 2 qualifiers already, trying to get to a 3rd and hopefully get into the quarterfinals. Skip over our game, and over on sheet 5, Sean Giel taking on Joel Jordison in C semifinal action. So the Madaw China winner and the Giel Jordison player will play in a C qualifier. Well, the winner of this one and the winner of the Eden Ursel game will face each other, as we have a 1-0 score. The first score comes via the steal for Team Stockli. Simon Struben will try and continue to put these rocks in good place. Early in the ends goes top 8 foot splitting center. The corner guard will go up for Brennan Melnick.
Super.
Zwei bis 1.
Well, trying to get that center line guard out in front, they do that. So perfect pair for Simon Struben to start off the end. We'll see Appleman's a freeze attempt in here, a key shot in the end. Haven't really been able to get anything really set up because of the positioning of the stones early by Struben, and Brendan Melnick's been just a little bit off. That's been the difference there.
Lots of room. Guys, right here. It's terrible. It's no good. This is no good. Whoa, higher the better, Tom. You get around good there.
We get around it?
No. Jeez. That 4 rock might be a little straighter, maybe.
Well, you hear them talking about rocks a bit, where they want to go, being a bit straighter. That one doesn't get the position they want, and now just a little hit and roll underneath the call for Marcus Egler, trying to make the little hit and flop.
Oh! Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Das noch eine durchziehen, dass er.
Well, they don't make the roll. Now there is a chance to play a hit and roll. Just thinking straight hit and roll. You don't have to worry about making the double. Just get behind the corner. Trying to think in your mind too much that you got to make this double and the roll. Good chance you'll be a little bit off here. Just make the hit, straight roll, the double will come with it.
Normal.
Hard! Hard! Whoa!
Well, make the double, but the shooter rolls right out.
Crossing it.
And just a little bit off rolling out.
Länge teknisch. Gleich wieder.
Stockli definitely has this ice figured out where he needs to put the broom for these come-arounds.
Okay.
It's been brilliant in the first couple ends. First end, they came out the other side a couple times. And now here, the second end, they figure it out. They get dead buried on about 3 separate draws. Now it'll be Marcus Egler to do the same here in this third end of play.
Yep. Hard line. Hard line. Hard. Go, 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 go. Hard. Hard.
Well, past the guard now, how far can they take it? They'll go just to the top of the 8-foot. Not a lot of separation with the tight guard. Stone top 8-foot. Another run back, and it's been run back after run back in this one for Ted Appleman and his foursome. They have been behind the 8-ball early in ends, and just good rock placement by Stockli, and Appleman's squad not able to hold their shooters on playing any sort of hits, or Freeze's trying to set things up. So another run back needed for Brandon Klassen. Well, get one, get the second, another run back made. Well, I hear Ted a little frustrated. You hear a lot of hollering back and forth from the thrower as well. And now Stockli with those guards on the one side is just going to open things up, try and keep things simple now in the end, as opposed to drawing around them. They are staggered, but they're off the center line, and that plays into the team with the hammer, and that being Ted Appleman in this third end.
Yep. Oh. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
So Jan Hauser makes everything go away. Nothing in play in this third end. After the run back made by Klassen, the double peel by Hauser. We play end 3 of this C semi.
3 change. Tiny pull. No, it's not back hose. Anywhere in the rings is fine.
Well, first to third for Tom Appleman. We're setting up for a blank end here. After the run back, the double peel.
Clearing.
Well, the nose hit. I just wanted to hit it back button. Just trading hits back and forth. We play end 3. Of course, this game got going a few minutes before the scheduled start time of 11:30 local.
It's normal weight. Whoa. Whoa, right off, right off.
Well, nose hit, sits right on the button. Stockli heading down for his first, the third end. Stockli in control of this game so far, not, with that steal in the second, but has controlled the play, dictated the way things are going. An early rock placement there. We'll see the nose hit here for Ralph Stockli.
Easy.
Well, it gets a little roll away, and will sit side of the button.
No worries, I got it. More than capable. Yeah. Yep. It's clean. No, 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 no. Set it back. No, 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 no. Clean. Oh.
Well, I heard the comments, set it back. They want to try and roll maybe to a different spot. Just stick around, really, the important part. Stockli will play the intern hit, and then Ted will have the blank attempt here in the third end to keep it a 1-0 score in favor of Ralph Stockli and his Swiss foursome. They eliminated the other Swiss team here in competition, Claudio Pescia, last night in an all-Swiss matchup to come overseas here to Brooks, Alberta, and end up playing each other. It's funny how many times you see the European teams come over and then they end up playing one another at these events as opposed to playing different teams, and a part of the reason that they come over. But building towards Vancouver is what Stockli and his team are trying to do. They played in the World Cup curling last week, lost their last round robin game to Ulrik Schmidt of Denmark. Otherwise, they would have been into a tiebreaker for a playoff spot. Appleman will head down. He'll look to blank the end. Of course, Ted Appleman, one of the 12 teams that will be vying for the 4 spots left at the Canadian trials, which will commence in just under 10 days or so in Prince George, British Columbia. The last tune-up for all these teams in Canada in the pre-trials to try and get ready. Some took an early exit. Some, like Ted Appleman, still playing.
Clean. Yep, yep. Clean, clean.
And looking to hit and roll out blank the end. And Ted Appleman will do that. So the second blank end, it'll remain 1-0. Stockli leading. A reminder, coming up after this one at 5:30 p.m. Eastern, we have Wayne Madaw or Feng Chung Wang winner will take on the winner of Sean Gio, Joel Jordison. It's C qualifier action, a last of round robin, draw 11, coming up 5:30 p.m. Eastern. Well, 1-0. Ralph Stockli leads. We play N4 here at the Brooks Curling Club. Luke Coley with you. Simon Struben has been solid so far, starting off these ends with good rock placement. The first stone has been into the rings every end so far. He'll continue with that trend right into the top part of the rings. He has that draw weight right in his back pocket. Goes top of the forefoot. We'll see the corner guard go out for Brennan Melnick.
That's pretty good, isn't it? Keep it going, Tom. Keep it going, Tom. Keep it going, 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 keep it going. Attaboy. Good suit.
Zwei.
Squat. Squat.
Schnur 2.
Ah. Kale knall. Ja. Oh. Achtung.
1.
Well, again, a great pair for Struben. Brennan Melnick needs to come up with this freeze. He's had a couple attempts at it, a couple of runs straight, a little bounce, a little heavy. Even if you're a top 12 foot, and have the right angle, it still does the same thing as being frozen right on top.
Room, lots of room. Heavy. Just wait. Way out there, way out there. There. Way out there. Be right here, even. Even, okay? Be even. Okay, just make sure we're even so there's no roll on top. Gotta be here, gotta go.
It's there.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, again, they talked about this stone being a little straighter, and it obviously is. That one goes to the top of the forefoot, doesn't curl onto the face, and Stockli has the hit. Definitely wants to try and get to the wing here. You don't want to nose it, as it's a nice little pocket for Appleman to keep a stone in play there. So, quiet little hit, try and roll to the wing for Marcus Egler now.
Yep. Hurt. 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 Hurt.
Well, they can't afford to nose it, and they end up just rolling a little bit. And now it gives a chance to sit in that pocket. Still, you freeze to the inside of this one on the center line. There's really no way to get that one out with one rock. You're going to have to do it in a couple.
Okay, B, let's
just
go.
on the way they are positioned.
Hey, you're good. What are we doing? Already. More than yours right now. Easy. Line's fine, line's fine.
Let's get top 8.
Whoa, easy. No. Easy.
Top 8.
Okay, line's all right. Line's good, just here. Whoa, if you can. It's okay. Whoa, if you
I
can.
want this one to finish at the end here.
Whoa, guys. No, Tom, gotta sit.
Doesn't want to bounce off it, just wants to nestle onto the face.
Can't buy one.
Just that little bounce and just a little difference. Now that there's room to punch it through, it stops a foot shorter out in front, has the angle, and Stockli can have the ability to punch this one right through the hole, I think, with quiet weight. Even if you touch that redstone, it's there.
Okay.
Wow.
Zo.
Wow, niet. Niet aanhangen. Off.
They want to try and get to the nose here, try and get this one through. They'll chip off that red. Do they have enough to get it all the way out? And again, an alert call there, and the sweeping by Simon Struben to get on it, get that one out of the rings. Appleman needs to come up with a key shot here. Needs to make something, get the momentum going in their way, in their favor.
Maybe just try and get under. You gotta hit those two. No.
Well, they want a double here, and never a good thing hearing no right out of the hand.
Help here,
They'll
boys.
pick that one
Little help.
clean. I hear the comment, little help here by Ted Appleman. He needs to try and get things set up and early and in, so he's not facing multiple force to play all the runbacks that he has in the early going of this one.
Dass wenn den Weg macht, dass wir dann nachher anbacken können.
Eins, zwei.
Leche, Eis.
So, Eis hat er.
Okay, das ist gut.
4.
Nein.
4.
So lang.
4, 5.
Oh. Jesus.
Lernen Girlen. Mitkommen. Ja. Hey!
Sorry. Dann gehe ich das ein kürzer. Sorry.
Well, they bring another one in, and again, they need a double here. Don't overthrow it. Need to come up with a key shot now. I said that over and over in the first 3 ends, and now even more so. They shut out their opponent this morning in John Schuster, but right now haven't had a sniff going in this one.
Close. Oh. Oh. Hard. Oh.
They want to get 2. They'll nose it, punch it right through the hole, and when things aren't going your way, they continue to go against you. Stockli will nose back to continue to lie 3. This it does control that 4-foot area as well. He knows it. Just continue to make your shots, force Appleman to come up with something, and they haven't been able to.
Warte. Achtung.
Hackplus.
Wow. Wow.
Also tap it through the hole. They don't want it to err on the high side as opposed to getting it low, jamming. It does open up a path to the 4-foot for Appleman. Can play the hit and roll, could play the straight draw, but you don't make the draw, then you're possibly facing a handful with skip stones.
I got no draw. I got 2 tough draws right now. I don't like that. How thin is that double? Well, either make the double, you make the roll. No, that double. Top one. Yeah. Oh my hell. The top one and that one. No.
Maybe nose double's not bad.
Oh, he hits the holes.
Well, the rings,
Easy. Just like to sit shot. See what they do.
They haven't been shot stone very much in this game, and a good comment there from Tom. Definitely a little more jovial than Ted in the house. He knows he hasn't had a lot to get going on the offensive for his side, and trying to pick up their play a bit. Need something to spark them.
Hard, whoa, hard, real hard, whoa, hard.
Make the hit, now get the roll right into the 4-foot, and very nice. He'll sit maybe just a little bit out the other side. And we have seen it move really hard down that path. I think they may be able to tap that one through. Or you just draw on top, force Appleman to have to draw for his second.
Oder mit dem Hack, so wie der Bunny. Zeig ist einfach, wir liegen da. Ja gut, dann machen wir zwar den Wicken,
Nein,
wenn
wenn
wir
wir
kommen.
hacken, dann wicken wir noch.
Ja, dann wicken wir da hin.
Da haben wir einfach eine rechte Streuung, weißt du, mit dem Runback.
Ja, wir haben 2 Chancen, absolut. Wenn wir den Runback super herbringen, liegen wir perfekt. Schauen wir mal noch von oben an, was dir besser gefällt.
I'm not a fan of this call here, playing the run back. I think you can come down with that in-turn and get at it. We've seen it really move in that spot to get there, or just draw down to it. Yeah. But the run back, you make it, you could open it up a little bit, open up the draw path for Appleman. Tom makes a great hit and roll, and maybe it might be enough to get them a score in this 4th end. Been facing a lot of red granite, and Stockli playing the run back here with his first.
Yeah! Yeah! Oh, lang knee.
Well, here they're trying to run back, not even close. It'll just open it up for Appleman, who lies 1. And all of a sudden, that miss, and that's why I didn't like the call that they play there, the run back, as opposed to closing the rings in on by playing a freeze or tapping it through. Appleman lies 1 and trying to figure out where to put their second stone.
In the 4-foot though, right? Actually, if you just get to the high side, it's pretty good. Oh, it just gives him a free shot at a double.
Where?
Straight back.
Yeah, wasn't this going to jam right there?
No
He'd have to make it this way.
Fine, still makes it. If you get high side and you just sit there and you bump this to here. Ow, sorry. It's pretty good.
That's all we got, eh?
I don't know what else we have.
Well, it's either the freeze, and then if he hits and rolls out, we got a shot for 2, but
Make that double. It's got to make a real good roll now.
that's the other thing. Make that double's fine. As long as I make the double, we're all right. What do you guys like? Want to just make that double? Or play, this is so...
The shot in the 4-foot, he has to be keep it in the 4-foot to lie
Either
2 and
this
try and set
or-
things up.
I mean, he's going to, even if you make it, he's going to slash it.
Then we peel. Then we blow out the blank, right?
Make the double. You can even
Here?
just be a biter in the top of the rings. If you aren't, then Stockli plays a hit and can have a blank 4th end probably for the 3rd of 4 ends in this one.
Buzzer. There's no real good shot. Make this double, we're fine, but we roll it to center, we're okay too. I mean, it's not terrible. The draw wick or split is you just give him a double.
Well, it hasn't set up well for Ted in a number of ends. This his best opportunity to try and score what looks like even a deuce is a possibility if he makes a double and stays in the rings.
Yep. Whoa! No, never!
But he needs to come up with it, make the double, jams it, and unable to. That's the way this game has gone for Ted, because now Stockli has the hit on that one to lie 2. And I think he has to get a roll away because if he knows it, it's that yellow straight back for the raised double if Ted wanted to throw it for 2. Or pardon me, that would be just for 1 actually. So I think either way, even if he knows it, probably won't be thrown by Ted. He'll probably hit for 1, but roll away, maybe bait him into having to throw a draw against 2.
Yeah! Hard! 3! Oh!
Whoa.
Well, has to stick around here. They need that. They'll just get the nose hit. They're hoping to roll a bit so that a nose isn't shot. Nose is, they can roll over to it and even actually bring that top one in play. Didn't really think of this also.
Clean that path out there so it goes.
And come down,
No,
throw
the
this one
path
big,
on that
catch
side
it
of the
thick,
rock.
roll over and punch that redstone out. Have to throw a lot of weight to catch this one because the one that they're hitting second is higher than the other one. It is a possibility, and Ralph didn't like the where it went because this is a possibility. Wanted to roll away so this wasn't a shot. I was looking at the straight back double, not the this one that Ted is playing here with his last. Has been a little off all game, has his whole team have been. Can they make this double, catch the back end, punch it out enough? They can't sweep it, they'll punch it out of the rings. And Appleman gets life, they get a deuce. We're at the midway point of this C semi, and it's a 2-1 Appleman lead.
News from the ice. It's the only place to go for your daily curling fix.
Glenn Howard has taken over the lead on the men's world.
That's all right, I'll pick that one out. Roll through the hole in front of the whole province, at least for Tony. Well, underachieve is definitely an understatement.
The final didn't quite live up to expectations.
CurlTV.com.
Your house online.
You say that way better than I do.
I know.
Said whoa.
Well, 2-1. Appleman came out of nowhere in that end to score a deuce. It wasn't looking promising throughout, but makes the big weight double. Stockli didn't place his last one in the right spot.
Thank you.
Gives a deuce up and a 2-1 score as we play here in the 5th now. Brendan Melnick will start things off. This is the first end that Stockli will have last rock.
Never heavy. Never heavy. Lies tight. Sweep it. Hold it out there. Hold it out there. Keep going. Hold it out. Hold it out. Real tight. Okay, whoa. Right off. Right off. Right off. That's fine. That's fine. It's a little tight. Okay.
Well, a 2-1 game. Not sure if they were intending to put that one in or not. It's out just off the center line. Simon Struben, a solid game here. Going to draw around.
Tiamal.
Schenk. Länge upp.
Ja. Wow. Off. Oh, wow. Silo.
So again, Struben around that guard, goes to the side of the button. Stockli will try to bounce back. He has controlled play in this one. Even in the last, I just question the first call of playing the run back rather than playing the freeze. Get a force, try and have a tie game into the second half and have Hammer in 5. But they like to play the run back, miss it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, you got it way out there now. Still all there.
The double wasn't even made by Appleman right back, and just sort of swung back in Appleman's favor on that missed run back by Stockli.
No.
Yeah, jeez, that's hard. Wow, it's hard to read that out there in his too.
Well, there's that one that goes a top button. Doesn't get onto the corner. There is a chance you can cross it and play a little tap. Simon Struben.
Back 4. Back 4. Freeze tap.
I got the 2.
Yeah, just throw it.
Back line.
Off. Right off.
Back
Right
line.
off. So no line. Way out there. Come on, boys. This is awful.
Well, they're trying to tap this one, and here's been a case of the front end from Stockli just outplaying. They don't want to touch this one. They'll touch it just in behind and will roll away. Again, another stone behind the tee line, overthrown for Klassen. Stockli can draw in top 4 foot, lie 3. They have to be worried about a freeze possibility by Appleman into that pocket. They have to get there first and block that one off.
No länge.
Vater. Darf nicht lang sein. Wow. Wow, nicht. Alles vorne ist gut.
Well, lots of movement still on this one to come. They got to try and get into that pocket. Now they're trying to just move it a bit, chip off it, go to that back one. But did they line anything up? There is that pocket for Appleman to get one in. It's a big one to get there. If they need to have this one in the pocket.
Easy there. Let's go, B.
It's fine.
Have line.
It's good.
Yeah, line. Hard line. Okay, well, room.
Back 8.
It's all there. You got lots?
Yep.
Back 8, back 4. Hard.
Well, they got to put this one into that pocket. Don't really want to bounce all that much. They'll chip, roll over in front. Works out pretty good. I think Stockli may have to play some weight now open up the forefoot a bit. If you hit that one on the center line side, you can maybe get both those yellows and sit in front. They're just looking at a nose, maybe spill that yellow out to the side a hair.
Wichtig ist, dass du da auf der Nase ein bisschen gegen reinlegst. Weg,
Ja.
Achtung!
Well, they need the nose on it. They don't want to roll off it at all. It's trying to make its move here, trying to get close to that center line. And it comes up just enough at the end there. It'll sit right on the nose. And that's a beautiful shot. Just keeps the angle, and that one perfectly frozen on top.
A world of hurt.
That is an understatement for the Appleman boys. A world of hurt.
Back?
They are lying shot, but they're in
Get one there.
a disaster right now, shaping up for them.
Run that back's pretty good. Make this is pretty good. Make it real good. You sit there.
Can you make
anyway,
this
right?
easy?
I don't mind that. We
That's
get
no good
to the
either.
inside. And he just plays the double. Not much of a double if we're on the inside.
Gotta run that back, I think.
Surprise, surprise, we're hearing another run back for Appleman. It's been their most common shot of this game so far that they've had to play. They have made a bundle of them to keep them in this one. They actually lead the game. But if there were stats, it would be an astounding favor of Ralph Stockli and his side.
Should curl.
Well, Ted's still mulling this one over, thinking about it. Basically on the nose. See if maybe catch it a hair low.
Let's go, boys. Whoa! Close. Whoa! Whoa! Close. Hard! 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 Hard!
While trying to run this one right back, get them both. They'll just get the one, and they lose that shooter that they run in. Rolls to a center line guard. It is still shot rock, so not the end of the world is where the shooter rolls to. Takes away any chance to remove that one for Stockli. And the break on that one goes towards Appleman's side.
Det var det godt.
Well, Jan going to go down, take a look at where they need to. I think you try and set up a freeze so you can play something to get rid of that yellow later. Take away that little hit and roll off their side red.
Ja, aber dann wird der machen, da oben, oder?
Ich finde den auch gut hier. Es gibt Druck.
Also schon, da wäre optimal, oder?
Halb.
Wenn wir da sind, irgendwann müssen wir den mal nach rausnehmen.
Aufpassen, dass er nicht übergärlet.
Gut, wenn er übergärlet ist, auf der anderen Seite, dann geht es auch. Ich würde einfach dran. Ja, das ist nicht so schlimm, der hier. Ist gut?
Gut, lang. Tipp! Tipp! Hard! Hard, 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 hard! 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 Terug! Terug! Hard!
Well, they're trying to set up an angle that they can play a little tap later. Over curls on it. They wanted to have it with the in turn available. Instead, it comes out. They may have to play that out turn to try and go on it, but it's still fairly protected by that guard out front.
Can we get behind that yellow?
But still, that guard, the only savior right now for Appleman. They do lie one.
not bad.
Well, there is that red onto the yellow, a quiet tap for Stockli available. I think Appleman needs to.
It's got a pretty easy out turn.
Try and get another Yellowstone in and eliminate a couple reds right now.
No, it just goes right beside it. Well, this. Your nick to here is not terrible. This, you know, we get one here. What's that do for us? Is he still playing that? Yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't. Now he's playing it onto this one. He still bumps it onto that one even better. And rolls down onto his 3. If we just make this double here, he's got this out turn, hey? I don't know why I like trying it on the inside for some reason. Well, we can't get underneath that, right? No, all you're gonna do is you're just gonna go like that and just create a pocket. And if we get real unlucky and you bump that there, then he makes a double and sits 3 berry. So I don't think that's an option. The double this way is an option and hope we get 1 miss, then we're out of it. We're still giving up 2 because of this rock, right? So if we can get one here, even here, no, gotta get here because he's got this double off that. Either that or the double. You don't think it's any good? Well, you want to bump it, right? Yeah, I know, and then chances are we just bump off. Let's play the double.
I think this makes the most sense. They could try and play that corner freeze, but still that hit was probably there for Stockli to get rid of both the yellows then. Here you get rid of 2. As Ted said, if you make this,
stick it for third, it's pretty good.
You can cut it down and get 1 miss, then you're out of it without giving up the huge end.
Like you can't see much of that red. Any kind of weight, it does run. Here.
Well, that's definitely the call in this situation now for Appleman. Needs to make this one and roll a bit away. Stick for third, the comment by Tom. His last of third rocks in this 5th end.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep. Hard. Very hard. Hard. Oh, clean. Oh!
Well, get 1, get the second, make the double, but won't stick it for third. It rolls out and just hangs around as a biter. Doesn't sit in the 8-foot for third. Stockli now has to make a play, I think, to get that one off the button for Appleman. A better looking scenario now for Ted and company, because before they were looking like giving up 3 or 4. Here, just looking a deuce still in order for Stockli. Just need to come up with a key shot now.
So, wenn Timo vor dir angekommen hast, nur teilt, dass unbedingt bleibt.
Well, this ice looks like the in-turn, just trying to get that red, push the yellow back. It probably will stick around in the 8-foot depending how much they catch of it, but trying to bump it back and roll away. Well, on it for a part of it. Will they catch enough? They'll just clip it and roll right by. They actually overswept that a little bit. They lined things up again a little better on the outturn side, but there's the miss that Appleman was needing.
I don't know if he has a ton with this now. Might be able to move it, but
I think an outturn get to the nose inside of that top red, and all of a sudden Appleman's in a lot better scenario.
It depends who's throwing it. Yeah, I guess. That should be pretty close. Got to be up here though, eh? Yeah, anywhere is pretty good. Does he have that out turn, or am I just? No, there's no in turn. But does he have the out turn on his red? Yeah. Yeah, we got a guard. We got a guard. Nice high guard here.
Well, take away that out turn. That's the only shot available. Stockli will have to double peel with his first.
Clean it! You're way out there, though. Can you clean it? Easy, 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 easy. Line's fine, easy. Oh, close. Whoa! We gotta be at a bump here. Line's fine. Be around it, Tom! Hard! Whoa! Hard! Whoa! Whoa!
Well, they need to be around it. You hear the comment. They just get by. They want to take away that red tap. You hear the double appeal. Pretty much the only call that they have to play, or try and play the double run.
Kommt da so?
Muss gar nicht so schnell sein.
Nein.
Normal. Normal.
They're going to throw the out turn, it seems, here. Try and play this run, it seems, with normal weight, as opposed to throwing peel and just trying to open the front up. Ralph Stockli needing a big shot here. This team's been outplaying Appleman, but right now, Appleman lying one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
Who's that? Who's that?
Well, get the right line. They won't even catch that second one, and just under through it, it seemed a little bit to me. They don't catch the right angle. They don't catch the second one. And Appleman in position for a steal at an end where they're looking like they were going to score, give up 3 or 4 possibly.
I put one here. He only gets one. He's gonna make that. He's gonna make contact. I'm just putting out options. No, I think he slashes this way. It's not a bad call if you know how to get there. Just don't like giving up 2 right now. It's a killer.
Well, Ted's worried about that slash off the top one. Or pardon me, I think they can get that yellow in.
Center and take our chances, I guess.
To get that one off the button. They're talking about drawing down to the left of that Yellowstone.
He's got to hit that pretty thin he's got to drive this almost on this side, right? He's got to hit it pretty thin to bring it down. If he hits it there, he misses. No, I understand that, but it's just there for 2. I mean, if we put a guard up, we'll almost make it easier for him, but... Yeah, it's got to be... Right where your broom is perfect. No, we got to touch center. No, right where his broom is. Oh, he's got this. Yeah. We got to be... Yeah, we got to be there. Yeah, we got to be there. He makes it, right? What can we do? It's the turn that curls. It curls a lot.
Well, they're just guarding it up. It is Appleman lying one. They've been guarding for their lives, trying to get out of this end.
You can always bring it in at the end. You gotta get
2-1 Appleman lead in this game.
Can you see a lot? Can't see it. You can just see a sliver. It's not there.
I was wondering what they're looking at.
He can't throw an in-turn and get 3. No way.
The 3 is not a possibility there. You have to play that guard on to run into those ones for 2 in the rings.
Well, higher the better, but got to cross center. That's a lot of ice. I need less. That's not enough ice. This is a quick spot on the sheet, eh? Oh my hell.
Well, Ted doesn't like where the ice is. Was too much. Now it's not enough, and sort of needs to find that happy medium here with his last rock of the 5th end, leading this game 2-1. Winner to a C qualifier.
Over and stop. Jesus. Over and stop. Line's fine. Right off. No, it's really curling. Right off.
Well, they wanted to cross center just a little bit. It comes in and puts it out in front. As he says, pray. There's the indication. The red, yellow, red, red, yellow. Or the yellow, yellow, red, red, yellow to get it out to try and score 2. And they're going to play on the guard that was just thrown. I heard the comment from Appleman. They'll be praying that Stockli can't make this. But it is there for a deuce. The last rock here of N5. Stockli trying to score 2 with the hammer, avoid a steal and going down by 2. We'll see what Ralph Stockli can come up with here. Of course, a former world silver medalist. He'll be the Swiss Olympic team in February in Vancouver. Needing this run, and I don't know if he's going to make right angle. He'll cut over the top, and it's a steal. 2 missed run backs, as Appleman dodges a bullet in that end. Could have been a big one, but instead it's a steal for the Edmonton foursome. They lead 3-1 here at the Cactus Pheasant Classic. It's been controlled by one team, but the score indicates otherwise. As we'll take a look at all the other games. 2 deuces by the Chinese foursome, Fang Chung Wang leading Wayne Madaw in that one. Madaw losing a qualifier earlier yesterday to Gunlickson. They trail 4-2 with the hammer in the 5th. All tied up at 2s. Nicholas Eden, Bob Ursel. Ursel's been to 3 events so far this year. They've been in 3 finals, winning 2 of them, trying to get to the quarters and give himself a chance. While Sean Giel controlling play against Joel Jordison. Of course, winner of that will be in our featured game coming up at 5:30 Eastern, 3:30 local time. They'll take on the winner of that Fang Chung Wang, Wayne Madaw matchup here as we get you set for this 6th end. It's now 3-1. Appleman leads over Ralph Stockli of Switzerland.
A little top 8. A little top 8. Just clean it. We're good. A little bit. Half in the 4. Half in the 4. All there. Half in the 4. Good shot. Oh boy. Sit.
Was naar Gerla.
Ja, is goed, kom Jono.
Yep. Alright, it's home call. Schöne Simon.
Here's great. You sneak in's okay.
Well, in a game, the first 2 blank ends in the first couple. It's an early steal by Stockli. Appleman, though, comes back with a deuce in the 4th end, which really didn't deserve per se. And then they steal one in the last. They get some breaks and misses by Stockli, who hadn't had many in this game until that point. And a steal there. The runbacks nowhere near where they needed to be. And
Line's fine. Freeze? No.
See this one coming in, the first 2 in, a 2-point lead for Appleman in 6. As this one comes in, give you a quick update. A steal of 2 by Fang Chung Wang of China, looking to knock off Wayne Madaw and move to a qualifier. Of course, Wayne Madaw, a qualifier in both years of this event. The first year went all the way to the final, losing it to Kevin Martin. So Madaw has got a long road back, a steep hill to climb against China. They are down 6-2.
Komt heel goed.
Well, just trying to play a tap back, leave that stone in play as it goes back 12. They're trying to just set things up, keep their shooter out in front. They do that, but still Appleman will go up, peel the corner. That's their danger stone. So Clausen try and get rid of the corner.
Yep. Make sure it goes. Make sure it goes. Make sure it goes.
Well, they wanted to just get rid of it. It'll roll over to a corner on the other side. So it stays in play, can be used by Stockli. They are lying second. Caprice the back one, use the corner. Lots of options here at this point. They're going to try and freeze to the back one right now. They are second shot, top part of the house.
Warte noch.
Was
Richtig,
willst
noch
du
nicht
sehen?
gut. Wird besser, richtig. Muss noch Gerle. Muss noch Gerle. Jetzt kommt er, jetzt kommt er. Jetzt sollen wir ein bisschen runterziehen. Ja.
Well, got to lock this one on. Stockli on to help, and only one behind the tee line there as they try to get right to the face. Just a bit too much ice. Perfect weight. as it sits on the corner. Appleman can get rid of it with the nose hit.
Probably get
Could
all
almost
of them.
hit it high and roll the shooter out as well. I don't think you actually want to keep your shooter back there.
Just show. Yes, show. No. Just show board. Board weight on the nose. I like this. Yeah, I like
I'll just throw him board at this. I thought they might try and throw more and spill everything out, because nosing it does leave a rock back there that Stockli can draw to and freeze on top. They've shown they already have. But this would be the lie second shot if they make the nose.
Good board. Yep. Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yep. Hard, hard, hard.
Well, they want it right on the nose. They'll get it on the beak. Will sit back 8 foot and be 1-2. Even a little tap here by Stockli isn't bad. Appleman played the hit to lie 2. That's why they wanted to nose it. Still does allow for this freeze. Egler had perfect weight on his first. He'll try to lock this one on. Maybe a little tap with his second.
Noch länger.
Richtig
Richtig
gestellt,
ist
gut.
perfekt.
Richtig
Da
hoch.
ist er hin. Sieht lang aus.
Wow.
While trying to freeze right down on top, and another nice shot. Taps it back far enough that it's still that stone in top out in the top of the 12 foot, out counting that one back 12 as third shot. They'll pick this one clean, then they can freeze to the back again and be lying second and third. See what Appleman does back, because if they ever get one little miscue, it brings a 3 into play.
Clean. Ooh, off. Yep. Yep. Hard. Clean. Clean. Whoa. Clean. No. Clean. Whoa.
Well, they'll pick that one right over the top. It's a second shot for Stockli, a shot stone, top of the button. Here's that freeze. A third straight attempt at it, and try and make it better than the previous 2. Put this one right on the face. Throw it to the sweepers for Jan Hauser, Marcus Egler, and Simon Struben will try to scrub this one, put it right on the face of it.
Das meinst du? Ist gut.
Achtung. Warte, warte. Ja. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, nicht mehr.
This one over curling on them. They want to try and have this one stop. Over curling.
Okay.
And a bit too much weight. It slides back its fourth shot. So the 2 freezes were close for Egler, and that one, maybe just a soft releaser got it going was Jan Hauser, because it over curls. The other thing, it could be a stone that curls a bit more as it slides all the way back 12 foot. First and third for Appleman.
Roll. Feel the top. He hits and rolls.
Maybe hit and roll off that top one isn't a bad call. Get rid of it.
Throw a guard. Why?
The only problem with the hit and roll there is if you roll too far, you might set up a double with that one in the top of the button. So they are going to play this. What kind of weight they'll throw? I don't think they'll overthrow it. They just want to roll to the wing.
Yeah, hit and roll.
Not far enough to lie too.
Easy weight. Easy. Whoa, 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 right off. Whoa, whoa, hard, whoa, hard, whoa.
Well, make the hit, avoid the jam. Will just roll over and will be very close. Looks like he is in there to lie 3 for Appleman. And we have one final for you. Jordison just not enough there. Is outscored by Sean Giel in that one. So Giel wins and into a C qualifier in our feature game coming at 5:30 Eastern, as he awaits the winner of Wayne Madaw, Feng Chong Wang, which is a 6-2 lead in favor of the Chinese foursome over on sheet 2.
So we are it. Bump minus.
Ja. Oh.
Schneller!
Ja.
Schneller!
Oh. Ja. Hey!
Well, trying to make the hit roll over, but they just don't roll far enough. It is shot stone. They're trying to either roll behind that yellow or far behind the corner. It sits a shot stone, but fourth shot also is Stockli's. A hit here, and Appleman can lie 3.
Roll to fully on the other side, eh? Yeah. Roll your way, just full 8, stay full 8. Just easy. Yep. Whoa, yep. Whoa, guys. Whoa, guys. Yep, hard. Real hard now, it's curling. Hard, gotta go. Hard, gotta go. Oh, no. Big roll.
Well, they wanted to roll big, separate their stones, are trying to get a force of Ralph Stockli to have to take 1. They have that going right now. It does open it up. There's the rings, the 1 stone out in front. What do you do if you're Stockli now at this point? You freeze the back, you try and hit roll off that front one.
Macht der gleiche, legt der zweite rein.
Ja,
Nein, ist Schott
nicht
dort
so viel
mit dem.
Spatzig, ja, nicht so viel Spatzig.
Ja, mit dem ist ein Schott, wenn wir da reinfriesen.
You could play the freeze. The only thing in playing it, you're not going to be shot stone. That's why.
Aber dann bist du gleich wie die da, dann spielt er den ab und bleibt mit 2.
Ja, kommt aufs Gleiche.
Dann ist der einfacher zum die Länge suchen.
Es kommt einfach immer aufs Gleiche, er schlägt am
Dann
Schluss
kann man
mit
versuchen,
2.
dort Double zu spielen. Dass wir nachher da liegen. Oder nachher muss er fast einen abspielen.
Außer der legt den zweiten rein.
Ja.
Ich finde den besser als den musst du auf den letzten behalten, wenn er abspickt. Wie ist es so mit dem Görl jetzt draussen? Der letzte hat uns total übergörlt. Und wenn wir es nicht von innen machen, wissen wir da wie. Ja.
Welcher hat uns total übergörlt?
Ja, der hier, der war, an diesem Platz. Sind wir zweimal, weißt du, wo du hast den machen, im zweiten
Aber so normal.
Okay.
Denke ich jetzt mal. Ja. Ja!
Well, they do decide to try and play the hit, but they're trying the thin double, and it goes right over the top, rolling out. So still Appleman lying 2. They took a chance to go after a very difficult thin double, and it doesn't make it.
Gives him, he rolls out, gets 1.
And now what do you want to do if you're Appleman? What do you want Ralph Stockli throwing with his last? A hit or a draw? If you tuck part of it, force him to throw a draw against 3. if you're in the open, he'll probably play an open hit to stick and score his
just
single
don't
point.
bury. Just half fully open. Yeah. No, just bite the 4. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. I want him to draw. No, we should go top 4. Half buried, he's not going to make that. He's not going to hit. Because if he rolls out, he gets up 2, right? I think. I don't know. No, we're not going to. We don't really. I don't want to bury. If I bury, he's got to triple. Got to be careful, right? We just want to tuck it. Even fully open's fine. Just make him make something. That's all. So I want this top 4. We want this top 4. With that line, top 4. So it's 3 and a little, eh? It's still nice. Yeah. Top 8. Line's good. Where is it? Line's good. Top 8. Bite the 4. Just top 8. No deeper than full 4. Where is it? Whoa, easy, line's fine. Easy. It's got to stop. It's got to stop. Line's perfect. It's got to stop. Whoa. Hold it. A little bit. Close. Close. No.
Well, they don't want to bury. Maybe just a little bit. Left it. The weight just really came off, and it goes 8 foot. They wanted to get it 4 foot, but they didn't want to fully bury it. Nose still gets what should be shot. Do have to deal with those stones in the back. If they get it right on the beak, stick it on those stones in the back of the 12 foot. The question is, does it stick around? And I think it definitely is a shot stone in the top.
Bump, yeah. Oh. Back up.
Well, just the quiet hit. Catch it coming into it, and you can actually make a little roll. Well, jam on the back. Now the question is, where will it be? And it will be close, actually. Closer than I had imagined in the first instance. And
what are we going to do there?
There the look, and it is a single point. Stockli gets their 1, 3-2. We have 2 to play here in draw 11 from the Cactus Pheasant Classic.
News from the ice. It's the only place to go for your daily curling fix.
Glenn Howard has taken over the lead on the men's world.
That's right. I'll kick that one out. Roll through the hole in front of the whole province, at least for Tony. Well, underachieve is definitely an understatement.
The final didn't quite live up to expectations.
CurlTV.com.
Your house online.
You say that way better than I do.
I know.
Well, back inside the Brooks Curling Club here. Happy Halloween, everyone, as we'll give you a quick update. It is handshakes there. A 7-2 win for Feng Cheng Wang over Wayne Madaw. So Wayne Madaw eliminated, won't qualify here at the 09 edition of the Cactus Pheasant Classic. As Simon Struben will start off the 7th end, has had a solid game, and they'll need 4 more good stones from Simon to get things going for this team, to get back to where they were playing in the first half of the game, because they've had a lot of misses in the last little bit. Aren't controlling play anymore, and Appleman took that deuce they got in the 4th and have run with it to lead 3-2.
Kind of like going in. Gotta be in the rings. Gotta be in the rings. There, Tom, go. All right. Good.
Well, with that first stone to centerline guard, Appleman decides draw to the open side, see if Stockli hits it, maybe even if they hit, trade hits back and forth to get a blank in it. here won't happen. Simon Struben will look to draw around that guard, go top forefoot.
Kommt bis rein.
Zieh richtig!
So, let's go. Oh, es geht.
Wow.
Es ist innen.
Wow.
Curl.
Macht alles alleine.
Soll ich schon schnell schreiben? Sagen?
Yeah, just back line hack, just enough to push into here. Good back
Well,
line.
and then Wayne Madaw losing, coming into the draw, talking with the Chinese national team coach Daniel Raphael. He says could be a tough day for the Madaws with Bingyu Wang taking on Sherry Madaw in Saskatoon at the Colonial Squares Classic. Here at the Cactus Pheasant Classic, it was Wayne Madaw against Fang Chung Wang, and both the Chinese teams come out on top. Wayne Madaw goes home. Sherry Madaw drops to the B event in Saskatoon, so not as much on the line in that one for Sherry, but we saw again here in our game we see Brendan Melnick trying to get the tick or tap that one through. They couldn't hit the guard. Risky shot this stage of the game. Now Stockli can draw in behind again, lie 2. They lie 1 with Appleman drawn to the open side on the first. They could have just corner froze, but it seems they want to keep things a little more open by playing that hit.
Ja. Aber. Jetzt noch eine Gerle lassen. Das ist in der Finish.
I thought they'd try to bring this one in. They're just leaving it high because it's not curling for them. It does come into the rings, but they're not where they wanted it at all. You can throw weight, either peel the guard or just blast it.
I really like hitting as thick as you can.
You run it in?
Wow, no, you just jam this jams and you hit it there.
Just get rid of it then.
I like that.
We only got to get one centaur.
I like that. Hit on nose, his red kicks out, we're in a pretty good spot. Easy. Easy weight. You get the guards, fine.
Key comment, make sure we get 1 this end. A 3-2 lead, Appleman in control, looking at the scoreboard. The 7th end, they have hammer, they have a 1-point lead. Make sure you score, or you can even blank the end is all right in this 7th.
Hard! Whoa! Hard! Hard! Hard!
They want the nose awfully close. Can they get by? They'll just paper it, and they'll end up chipping, rolling off. And they get the shot still with touching that guard. As they were close to just ticking it, missing everything. And that would have been disaster on that shot, because you either want the guard or the one in the rings. You can't sort of be in between.
Ja.
Was? Und? Da oben. Okay.
While trying to drag it around, get another stone in. This one in a better steel position, goes to the top of the button. It's Stockli lying 2, both partially protected by that guard out in front.
Same. Go hit it here. Same weight.
No more.
Yep, real hard. Whoa. Hard! Hard! Real hard! Hard! Hard!
Well, trying to get by the guard. This time they don't touch it, and they'll end up jamming it on the 1 in the 4-foot. Roll over. We'll have another catcher at the side, so 2nd and 3rd for Appleman. Stockli draw in to lie 2. Halfway through the 7th end. Win or go home here for both these teams. Stockli trying to keep it alive. Both these teams trying to win one of them will win their 2nd in a row. And we'll have to win a 3rd to try and get into the quarterfinals. But it's been win-loss for both these teams so far.
Warte. Warte.
4, 5.
4, nur 4. Höchstens 4. 1, 4. 1, 4. 1, 4. 1 bis 1.
Ja! Hey, so lange aus! Hey! Go, hey!
Well, they're trying to get it there. Need to try and get it to the rings. They'll leave another guard protecting it. Not the end of the world where it goes to, because it is a tight guard. Leaves that one top of the 4-foot. Good protection, but there is that in-off still available later off those yellows for Appleman if they have to try and go after that one. They can't try and outdraw it.
Real hard. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Well, they want the double peel here. Just get the 1. Tom Appleman unable to get both of them. Just leaves the tight guard. Stockli trying to steal 1 here in the 7th. Or does he want to try and force? Obviously, would like to steal, have a tie game, and try and steal again in the 8th. Right now, looking promising for potential steal. Needs to make sure these guards go into a good position. Jan Hauser, last of 3rd rocks.
Da können wir ziehen. Wo hast du eingegeben? Langt das?
I see the difference of this path, what way they want to go put this guard. This is the straight turn. They're just going on the outside of the 4-foot. The other one, they were into the 12-foot to try and just cross center a little bit.
Wow, no, geht drüber.
Ist gut.
Wenn drüber ist, richtig ist perfekt. No drüber. No drüber. Wirklich noch geht drüber.
Off, nicht mehr. Ist gut, ist gut. Nicht putzen. Nicht putzen. Sehr schön.
Well, another guard goes out there. It does overcurl a little bit on them. Opens up for a corner freeze, or do you try peel the guard, but really can't get both at this point unless you want to try and run them all back.
They're in a pretty good line.
I think this.
I don't hate the freeze. Like that?
Pretty much your. I think this has to be the play at this point.
Oh yeah, I can get 1 all day. Just try and get them both again? Well, you nut it, you're leaving 2 guards.
I think we just got to get 1. That's perfect.
Okay. Let's go, just the top one. Just peeling it off? Okay.
Well, Ted taking a lot of input here now. It seems a little more relaxed. He was a little uptight and tense early, struggling a bit. This is their 2nd game of the day. They won quickly, 5-0 over Schuster. Obviously had something probably set up in the next, or things not going well for John and his American side to shake early in that game.
They can make another good guard.
After the peel of that top guard, Tom Appleman's 2nd shot.
Yep.
And then we're to Skip Stones of the 7th end.
Good, good. Whoa. What?
So gets the top off, leaves that one in the rings, and Stockli will guard here, I think. Just cross center. if they can. And Marcus Egler doing a little extra cleaning out in front, just make sure it doesn't pick near the end. And we play the 7th end of the C semifinal. A winner gets the winner of the Eden Ursel matchup, as they're battling it out right next to us. Meanwhile, Ralph Stockli guarding to try and steal one here in the 7th end.
Is gut, nur drüber. Putzen. Macht alles selber. Am Schluss noch ein bisschen, am Schluss noch gerade nehmen, über die Linie übernehmen. Noch ein bisschen. Oh, ist gut, ist gut, ist gut. Okay.
Well, the guard goes to a similar spot. Now, with it a little bit tighter, you could try and play for that double.
Get 2. Hit it right here. Trying that? Yeah.
Because they're tighter, you can have a little bit of a sharper angle to try and clip that one. Catch it thick, still want to make sure you peel it.
Less.
Well, Ted Appleman has a 3-2 lead in this game. They can scrape out this one. That'd be good for them, knowing they can't play not their A game, still pick up victories. Here, looking for the double peel, and Ted comes up with it, opens things up now, as they don't quite roll the shooter off, and that's why Ted didn't like it quite as much. Stockli still lies 1.
Halb, halb.
Halb, halb.
And do you bring another one in? Do you throw a guard?
Oder noch dahin? Oder ein guard?
You can throw a guard tight that can take away the angle raise, force him to basically try and pick it out for 2 or draw for their 1.
Das ist auch eine Variante. Wenn wir einen zweiten Stein im Haus haben, muss er zu Ende machen. Dann geben wir 2 zurück mit letzt. Wenn wir hier besser sind als hier, muss er einen machen. Dann sind wir 2 zurück ins Letzte.
Also komm, gehen wir da rein.
Wenn wir, schnell noch, warten schnell, wenn wir einen Guard machen, wir haben jetzt einen relativ guten Shot. Kommt er mit einem Dolly her zum einen schreiben? Hier aussen durch kommen wir.
Da aussen kommt er her.
Du gehst schon davon aus, dass er klopft, oder? Und sagt ihm, ist das gleiche Unentschieden ist, hat immer noch der Letzte. Aber geben wir ihm nicht einen einfachen Schein, wenn wir den machen, als wenn wir einen Guard machen.
Well, they know that there's those 2 kickers on the side, trying to steal which is their best way. Bring another one in. You'd like Ted to have to throw that out-turn draw to the side of the button for 1. I think that's probably the shot that they're looking for.
Ja, es ist ja so. Komm, spiel doch noch mal die Guard, sonst hat er gespielt hast, die wissen wir.
Ja, aber dann kann er ein Drittel deckt sein. Kann auch ein Drittel deckt.
Ja, das ist klar.
Das ist auch gut.
Und dann können wir irgendwo einen zweiten reinlegen, dass er nicht muss, ein Double hat. Das ist die andere Variante.
Gut.
Bis 8.
Meinst du, Girl, ich meine nicht so viel?
Well, it looks like they're trying to bring it in, top 8 foot, partially protect theirs, but also take away any sort of double, force Ted to have to throw that draw against 2. And I like the thought process here. You could throw the guard out in front, try and just steal your 1, but if you force Ted to have to throw against 2, it's a little more pressure, and if he does miss, something happens, you could have the opportunity to have the lead heading to the 8th end.
Bis 8. Ist er
Teilen! Teilen!
Ja! 3! 3! 3! Komm her!
Well, they got to try and take this back. They don't want to go too deep with it, though, as they will just come past, and now they want to go deep so that freeze isn't shot just too deep. They wanted that one top 8. Now, Appleman lining up this double.
Pretty close, eh?
Or he could play the out turn down to try and score his 1. This
throwing anything
a
here?
chance for 2.
Should move my hits
if your shooter rolls out, but 3 if you stick around.
We're in that spot right there. Right there. Yeah.
Well, trying to make this double with that one coming deep. Just a miss from Stockli. He's has played a pretty solid game, but a couple lapses here and there have let Appleman, and they've taken advantage. The in-turn double here of the last rock of the end for Ted Appleman.
Oh, clean. Oh, 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 right off. Oh, hard.
Well, wants the double. Will they catch it? We'll jam it and give up the steal. So we will head to the 8th end, all tied up. Stockli didn't put it in the right spot, but Appleman couldn't come up with the double here at the Cactus Pheasant Classic. A tie game heading to the 8th. We'll have it for you in a moment. Well, a 3-3 game. Happy Halloween, everybody, here from Brooks, Alberta. Luke Coley with you as we begin the 8th end, a tie game after the steal in the 7th. It was much needed for Ralph Stockli. They'll have to do it again to try and move on here in the C event. We have 6 qualifiers already, trying to determine the final 2 here today before the quarterfinals later tonight.
Nur grad drüber. Das ist perfekt.
Ist gut.
Wow. Nur grad drüber. Ja. Genau. Kleiner ausgesehen, ne?
That being Fang Chung Wang winning 7-2, while Sean Giel winning big himself over Joel Jordison. So we know our feature game coming up at 5:30 Eastern will be Fang Chung Wang against Sean Giel. Giel win that one 7-1, the final score in the books.
Ice. Holding it. Oh, wow.
No.
Well, and a quick update here, a 3-3 game in the other one. Pardon me, a 4-3. It was Ursel getting 1 in the 7th. So, pardon me, that was just the 6th end. A little confused on the ends. They're going away. So they're in the 7th end, all tied up. The score is up on the board. There it was a measure. Looks like a single there for Eden. So Ursel with the hammer.
Simon.
Hard. Whoa.
Well, trying the tick shot. Can't remove this one, as you see Jan Hauser down there to help. See if they have enough to get it to the boards. And it'll go. Does it touch? And it looks as though it just does. Everyone's sort of holding their breath there to see if it would hit or not. Looking to see if there's any sort of rings underneath. See where it was, and a position it back out in front. The 2 centerline guards through lead stones. So 1 important top button of 4 Melnick.
Yep.
Ja. Zo. Ja, veel Glück.
Nein, nicht wirklich.
Willst du länger kommen?
Ich weiss nicht, den Fries finde ich besser.
Ich auch. Nicht?
Mal.
While trying to play a setup shot, have to make. They know appeal will come right away. They have to try and get things set up in the rings now. They got the rocks out in front in good position.
Wow! Wow! Kein Curl. Wird besser. Yep. Hey!
Well, I had to wait for the line. Do they have enough, though, to drag it right into the rings? This one just had to wait too long to take it right down to it, as it sits top 12 foot.
Rip the guard. Yeah, rip that guard.
Ted contemplating maybe even looking at that one in the rings, but he's going to peel that guard. There have been misses both sides in this game. Just going to rip the guard. He was thinking about probably a couple of shots ahead, what's going to happen. He'll peel here. Stockli will probably play the tap on that one. He'll peel the next one, and Stockli will have to throw a guard and then make a move late in the end.
Yep, yep. Clean. What?
So there's the center line guard. It opens it up a bit. Just brings that tight guard.
Yep.
They're going to guard right now as opposed to play that tap. You can play it either way. You can play the tap, try and position it right now, or you play it later. And here they're going to try and keep it double guarded for the time being.
Nur grad drüber. Geiler. Wird besser, ja. Sicher drüber. Zieh noch ein bisschen. Zieh noch ein bisschen.
Jetzt, noch ein bisschen, noch ein bisschen. Noch ein bisschen.
Dünne Ecke.
So the long guard out in front. Well, Appleman will probably go out, peel it again. Just the single here, and that's what you see going with this out turn. Brandon Klassen looking for the second peel of this high guard.
Clean. Yep.
So halfway through this eighth end, a 3-3 game, as it is a shot stone. The broom goes down for another guard. The question is now, do you play the tap? And they have a couple that they can play on. They could tap the guard actually back and try and do it that way and keep the angle. Or they could tap the angle, the one that's top 12 foot there, onto that yellow, try and push it back. Right now, Jan Hauser will throw the guard.
Nur grad drüber.
Well, they got to get this one over the hog line here, and a little worry, but they get it over with room to spare as it almost goes to that set of logos.
Hard. Real hard. Clean. Clean, team. Clean. Good throw.
While continuing to just peel that guard, we'll see when Ralph makes that move, and the broom goes down quickly. So assumption here, putting that center line guard out in front.
Ist gut.
Nur grad drüber.
Ist ein bisschen länger als vorher, ja.
Ja, dann nicht mehr. Curlen da mehr. Oh. Nein, nicht. Oh. Back.
Okay.
So another guard comes a little bit tighter than the other one. Ted going out, and
You guys like?
Deciding whether or not they peel again. I think you do here. You're lying one top of the button. The angle's really, for Stockli, he has to make that a tap onto it to move things around.
I was thinking just seeing it hitting the one in the rings, right on the nose.
I don't know if I like the odds of hitting.
So, well, okay, let's play this out for a sec because, yeah, he can't move us off the button right now unless he runs something in. What's the debate over? Whether we hit the one in the rings or we peel.
What if we try to hit it with board, and if we hit the second one and roll over, is that horrible or no?
Yeah. Is it going in? No. I think you just peel the top or you hit the one in the rings. If we peel the top, what's he gonna do? If he throws up a guard, then we hit the one in the rings, he's fucked. Right, well, shouldn't say that, sorry.
No, you shouldn't.
If we hit the one in the rings, hit the one in the rings right now, what's he do? He can't. He's probably throw the outturned freeze, and then he's gonna make a run in. We don't want that. Peel the one in the rings. If there's a guard, we hit. I think we peel the one up, the top one, and then if he makes, we want him to make a play in the rings right now, right? And then we just peel everything open.
Yeah, I think so.
So peel top off there. Clean that up. Clean that up.
Well, they just talked through a bunch of different scenarios, and Ted doing the majority of the talking there, what they want to do, and whether they make a play. And they're going to just peel the top one, take it off.
Whoa! 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 Whoa!
So there's the peel of that one. It still leaves the same situation the way it is. I think right now you have to make a play if you're Stockli. Play that tap. I don't mind actually playing that guard right back, trying to play it, as opposed to playing the angle of that one top 12-foot. He'll open it up and give a draw path. Right now, they could play the outturn. They could freeze to it. They could play that one on the other side. They could tap the one straight back.
Ja, das ist einfach. Ja, das ist gut, das ist ja gar nichts gegen den. Ich sage einfach, ich gehe davon aus, er spielt den.
Er wird aufmachen, sage ich. Wenn wir hier hingehen, wird er aufmachen.
Ja. Ich würde einfach auch nur Hackway spielen, damit wir sicher uns noch behalten können, wenn etwas ist.
Okay.
Und wenn der draußen ist, ist es einfach wichtig, dass er am Schluss nicht nur treffen und rausrollen kann.
Hackway, was meinst du zum Einsäcken?
So,
Hack, warte jetzt.
Ja, 3/4.
Ja, 3/4. Halbe ist auch noch gut.
Gut.
Also, so halb. Jetzt so, aber nicht fast einen Hackway auf die Nase. Jetzt mal einen halben haben.
So. Ja. Sie bleibt einfach lang draußen. Ja.
Hackway. Kommt da so viel?
Well, they've decided to go on this side one and throw a bit of weight at it, it seems. A hack board weight hit here onto the one on the button. Trying to hold the shooter as close to nose as possible, along with making the shot, obviously. Need to make this one good if they want to have a chance. Catch it. Just over the top, over swept it. Need to curl up more. Rolls it away. Ted can peel that top one and have that one top button in a really good position to pick up the win and move on here in the C event.
Feels pretty good. Doesn't tap. Stick it there. Think so. All right, then he's gonna play the run. The only way he scores is if he has a guard. Yeah. Let's play thin on that one. Yeah, I like that. No. Quarter rock, eh?
Of course, they're taking their time to think about it. I think it's the only option now. You don't play anything else other than peeling this guard. with yourself lying one right on the button. That's how big that miss was from Stockli. Had to make it, and just a missed line call. They overswept it, need to curl up a bit more.
Yeah. Yeah.
To make that one and stick it in behind the one guard they had. Here, Ted wants to peel it also if he catches it thin to catch on that side one as a potential kicker with his last rock of the end, maybe bring it into play.
Straight off. Close. No. No. Close. No. Close. No.
Well, they'll catch it thin. They'll be able to remove it, but they don't catch on the side. Leave that one top button. And Stockli, what do you do here?
Bump up.
Well, here, quickly calling for the hit and roll to the side, as opposed to trying to maybe try and just tamp it back a little bit on the nose. Would mean just a pick for the win. But here you're giving the open hit for the win to Ted Appleman. Need to hit and stick around. Don't think that other one is a biter. A 3-3 game. Winner moves on. We'll take on the winner of the Eden-Ursel game. Well, they want to roll to the wing here. Don't want to leave him the open hit in the center of the rings, and that's exactly what he'll leave for Appleman now, as it sits top 4 foot. We'll have the open hit. Quick look to see if that one is a biter. I don't believe it is. Ted will take his time going down, and a hit and stick for the win here for Ted Appleman. Stockli did all he could, but that first rock missed, just the difference.
And roll, thinking we draw maybe. Uh-oh. Just easy, eh? Clean. Just clean. Just clean. Whoa, whoa. Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
While trying to get to the nose, needs to hit and stick here for the victory. Ted Appleman does that with ease. The handshakes. Ralph Stockli eliminated here as it is Ted Appleman moving on. He'll face the winner of Eden-Ursel in a C qualifier. Of course, we have more coverage for you coming up a little bit later. It'll be Feng Chung Wang taking on Sean Giel. It's 5:30 p.m. Eastern here live from Brooks at the Cactus Pheasant Classic on CurlTV.com. Your house online.